Right here on KUAM.com, on Facebook Live, and on the Breeze 93.9. Jason Salas here. Chris and Sabrina are standing by. DJ Joser is making sure that we look and sound good. And we are getting ready to celebrate the holiday season in a way truly that has been like no other year before us. And we have our good friends who will be celebrating the holidays with us for the first time on Guam as proper Guamanians. Some of our islands, not necessarily brand new residents, have been here for several months now, and we greatly appreciate their contributions. The leaders, the Commodores, I should say, even though that's not officially the rank, captains, Eric and Carrie Rudd from the Guam Salvation Army. Hafa well, good morning. Good to see you as always.
Hafa day. Yeah, if I could be in the Commodores, I'd be Lionel Richie. That'd be great.
Hey, nice. Well, you know what you can do, Captain Eric? Take all of that hair from your beard, put it on top of your head, and you can totally be Lionel.
There you go. Exactly right.
Of course, and that's why I'm easy. But if only every day was as easy as Sunday morning, then we wouldn't have to deal with what we're going through in the year 2020. But the tradition of the Salvation Army continues, and the caring and the schedule, of course, is what we've been talking about with you fine folks over the last couple of months. But I don't mean to be a pessimist or glass half empty guy and everything. But is there anything in your normal plan? You've got the kettlebells, you've got you've got ringing, you've got all of these various community service initiatives that you would normally do on a year. Is there anything that has been just dropped from the schedule, or is it all steam ahead as normal?
You know what? It's all moving forward, but not as normal. We've had to adjust things rather than our usual fiesta for 1,000 people down at Chamorro Village. This year, we didn't want to be a super spreader. So for our Thanksgiving meal, we're going to go Balutan style. We've contracted with the Reef Hotel, and they're going to we're going to buy 550 meals, and it's a robust Thanksgiving meal. And we are going to take it out and to four different mayor's offices.
We're going to Ganya, Chamuning, Chigo, and Agate, and then Guma San Jose and the global dorms. And they're going to actually take it out to the community members themselves. So nobody's actually gathering.
Now,
so
Captain Eric, I just want to have a point of clarification. You said robust Thanksgiving meal. Are you able to kind of like shed light on exactly what the entrees and the trimmings will be at this point?
Yeah. It's a turkey breast with gravy and cranberry sauce, short ribs, fried lumpia. What else we got?
Gyoza, stuffing,
corn on the cob,
wow.
Vegetables,
and pumpkin loaf, and a bottle of water.
Oh, pumpkin pound cake and a bottle of water. Yeah.
So we're going to make sure that we are able to feed are fed really well.
And I think they're going to focus on seniors and other people that would be certainly at more risk than the rest of us.
So the seniors, those with disabilities, and then of course the homeless.
Mm-hmm. And the way that people can actually be able to partake of this meal is that they just show up to the places that the Captain Carey you already identified. There's no way, they don't have to like make an appointment, or there's no website, or there's no app that they have to like make a schedule for.
No, they don't have to. They can call though too, because some of the mayor's offices are actually taking them out to their clients, to their community members. So I would recommend that they call.
Okay, if for whatever reason you're unable to make it down there, either by physical limitation or just like a lack of transportation, let's say, and that happens. That's par for the course.
Absolutely.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Now, as far as what the community can do, because I know we're greatly looking forward to spending Thanksgiving, Christmas holidays with you, and New Year's with you and your family. But so much of what we like to do as Guamanians is be able to contribute and participate in the activities that you map out and everything like that. So as far as that happening and everything like that, you said, Captain Eric, that things are being replanned and modified to be safe and healthy. So like, how can we, as part of your extended family, how can we contribute?
We need monetary donations. I'm going to be honest. Usually the Thanksgiving dinner actually takes place by donations of gifts in kind from the community. And because we didn't want to be a super spreader, and because many of the folks that usually donate have been furloughed this year, we've decided to go another way. And we've spent money that simply isn't in the budget. And so we're taking a step of faith. And we're knowing that, somehow God is going to provide. We've gotten $2,000 in donations, but it's costing us over $7,000. So every penny helps. We're looking for monetary donations specifically for Thanksgiving dinner.
Mm-hmm. And how are people, like, what methods are they able to make a monetary contribution? Can they send a check? Can we do so on, like, is it like with PayPal?
Absolutely, yeah.
You can send a check would be great, just to the Tizen location.
Mm-hmm. And they just make that out, the Salvation Army Guam chapter,
Just
correct?
to the Salvation Army, and then actually make a notation down in the bottom in the comments that says Thanksgiving dinner, so that we can make sure that it goes directly towards the Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay.
And then with regard to, I think you mentioned kettles as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Christmas effort and all of that, it's going to look very different this year. With so many places that are shuttered and not open for public right now, you're probably not going to see a whole lot of our bell ringers out there.
It's going to sound a lot different this year.
Say again?
It's going to sound a lot different this year, minus the air being filled with them ding, 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 ding.
Exactly, yeah. Some will say that's good and some will say that's bad. So,
But
no,
we're gonna
that's if you're one of the many volunteers that goes around the island, you have student groups, church groups, corporate partners like us, and everything like that. You might get, like, and depending on how many hours you put into it, you may come away with, like, a tad bit of a headache, but that's the kind of headache you actually enjoy having. It's like if you went to a rock concert, you come home at the end of the night with tinnitus, and it's a memory you always cherish.
It's bad when you start dreaming and you start hearing the bell ringing in your dreams. That's when you know you're in the thick of it. So, but we're going to be in Bank of Hawaii, and we're trying to get in other banks with unmanned kettles that'll be stationed right in front of the cameras, right next to where people are actually withdrawing money. So we're hoping for something to come from that. And then we're also going to be in the malls where you enter and you get your temperature taken and that kind of thing. So you're going to see a lot of unmanned kettles without the bell ringers themselves, but we'll still be out there in the community, just in different locations.
Okay. We will have a virtual kettle that people can donate to online, and I think you guys are going to help us drop the first dollar next week.
Chris is dropping the first virtual dollar.
He is. I know he's greatly looking forward to that. He's actually, like, doing his extra sit-ups and everything like that, so he can be right out there.
Hey.
And for Chris, that is no small feat. Trust me.
We're also doing Toy and Joy. So our goal is 400 families. We're at about 300 right now. We're going to continue to take more families. That's over 1,200 children at 400 families. And we still need toys. We still need food because we're going to be making 700 food bags for these folks. We're also going to be giving them poultry, so a frozen chicken, so that they have a proper Christmas dinner, as well as the meat to celebrate properly, and then toys for the children. And we are definitely in need of toys. Mm-hmm. Once again, this is a step of faith because we know that more and more people and different people are coming and asking for our help, people that have never asked for help in the past. So we're just taking a step of faith, and we're knowing that the Lord will provide, and we know that the good community of Guam will help out as well. So
it'll still be that same experience where parents get to come through and shop for their children and pick a toy that they would like to have for their children. But instead of over 2 days, we're going to spread it out over 7 this year.
So we will be socially distancing. We'll take temperature at the door. There will be gloves, sanitizing, masks. We're not taking very many volunteers this year just because of COVID, and so we're keeping it mostly to staff. So we're going to do it, but we're going to do it safely.
I did want to ask something real quick about the exact types of toys, because if people have toys that they're either going to purchase and then donate, or maybe they have something that has been maybe like sitting in the box, like in their house. I know when we've done community service initiatives with, like, say, the hospital, we went one year and we wanted to donate a whole bunch of blankets to the pediatric ward. Certain hospitals are like, that's a really wonderful idea, but because of the nature of illness and everything like that, we really don't like fabrics. If people are going to donate things like stuffed animals, because that always brightens like a young child's spirit, because of the situation we're in right now with living under the threat of a virus and everything like that, are you accepting those types of toys as well? Or are there any types of toys that won't be accepted again?
That's a really good question. We have a sprayer, and we're going to sanitize the toys, so we will accept stuffed animals, but plastic toys are much safer.
Gotcha.
We're in need of teen toys, so like sports balls, things like that. Is oftentimes every single year there's teenagers in the house and they want something too, but most of the time people tend to go towards the younger kids' toys and the teens are left out. So we're really pushing for teen toys, whether that's little video games, handheld video games, or soccer balls, footballs, basketballs, that kind of thing.
I'm really loving the fact that you guys are going to properly disinfect. You know, we all need to disinfect. And, you know,
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a wonderful initiative. And hey, if you're wondering, if you're out there in the community watching this right now and you would like to see how I can get something that maybe a boy or girl may like, nothing's wrong with Legos. Legos are completely gender agnostic.
Oh, right.
And they're plastic, like you said. I mean, you guys can spray those down, wipe them down, then they're good to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. And I really love the fact, Captain Carey, real quick, how you said the children are so much of a big part of the good work that you folks at the Salvation Army are doing, because this will be our first holiday season together with you. I think you're going to be even delightfully surprised is probably like an understatement. I think you'll be blown away at how much young people on the island like get involved and want to donate. So if there are kids right now, you know, like again, student groups, and they're not just doing it for service learning. They say, I want to help my fellow Guamanians. If there are kids right now who want to do something positive, is there something they can do to contribute, even like going on social media and spreading the word and encouraging their friends? What can the kids do?
Absolutely. Going on our Facebook page and spreading the news about our virtual kettle, getting the word out there that we need toys. We have toy bins at our Teason location that are out underneath a big banner that says donate toys here. Mm-hmm. It's there Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. And then food as well. We need food, mm-hmm. but the toys are a big deal. The food we can purchase, we can buy. The toys, we need some help.
Yeah.
We need some help. So that's what I would say to the kids. Think about the kids that don't have toys and that are going to get but maybe 1 or 2 gifts this year. You can help out with that.
And think of when we're past the holiday season and we go back to, you know, in New Year's and kids are like sitting around the house and they're bored and they miss their friends. Again, yeah, I mean, I just use that as an example, but a set of Legos for a kid, that's hours and hours of entertainment, of being able to pass time, being able to be creative, and you know, you're really going to make a kid's Christmas if you just do that like a little bit. So we really encourage everybody to help out our friends at the Salvation Army.
I still have a big bucket of
Eric still has his Legos from when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Okay, now Captain Eric, did you go cheap and did you have the ones like that were already the set play sets, or like the Avengers one that basically all you could make was Avengers or SpongeBob, or did you have the generic ones and you just make whatever you want?
No, I had the ones that it was kind of like an erector set, and you could build like little cars with gears and all of that. But you could always repurpose and build other stuff as well.
Yeah.
Eric actually has a box of Legos, the normal Legos, in his office, because just in case we ever have kids that are, you know, with parents or whatever, you got to give them something to do. So,
yeah.
You know,
so I have a big bucket in there, and
the couple that enjoys Legos together stays together, I always say. Yeah.
There you go. Exactly right. Yeah.
Okay, so is there anything else that you would like the community to know about what you'll be doing, and more importantly, what we can do to help you?
I think we've covered it all. Really, Thanksgiving, we need monetary donations, and Christmas, we need help with food and especially toys.
And if you see one of those red kettles, that would be great.
If you see one of the red kettles, please drop something in or use the virtual kettle by all means. And everything does go to Guam. The kettle money that we raise is what we use for the entire year.
Mm-hmm. And if I could ask you, Captain Eric, if maybe, because we're on Zoom right now, if you could put in your the mailing address that people can send, like you were saying, if people want to mail checks, if you can put that in our chat, then I'll copy that over and I'll put it in our comment stream so people can know.
Perfect. Thank you so much. You guys are just a blessing to us. Thank you.
Yeah, well, again, I mean, we really look forward to being able to work side by side with you, you know, sharing a few laughs, enjoying the holiday spirit, but that is still going to continue, just in a different way. But, you know, this is in no way taking away what the true spirit of the holidays is, and your commitment to help the island, our commitment to helping you. And I know I speak for all Guamanians when, you know, we're so appreciative of every single thing that you guys do.
We appreciate the KUAM team so much. Thank you, guys. You're a blessing.
Thank you.
All right. Thank
you,
very much.
captains.
Oh, and here is Chris, fresh off that set of sit-ups that he did, getting ready to make a delivery number 001.
Yep. I don't even know what I got signed up for, Jay. What was it?